This is EdVice. I'm here, boy, just inside the Ohio state line at a Flying J truck stop, and I'm with, what is your name?
Martin Lewis.
Okay, hey Martin. How long have we known each other?
Not at all.
We just started talking. I think you just noticed something that I had on my chest. I actually still have my Trump media pass, if you will. I just came from Pittsburgh. Before that, I was at some rallies out in New York State, just really, trying to get the perspective of the Donald J. Trump candidacy. So for you, what state are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, so that's where I just came from, and they're going to have a vote here next week, I think, or the week after. Would you be more likely to vote Democrat or Republican? Do you have a preference at all?
I don't have a preference with that, but I know that I think that Trump would be good because he's been good with business forever, you know what I mean? So if, as the country as a whole, basically as a corporation in itself, I think he could be able to do it and do it good because he's been doing business good. Like, I mean, he had problems here and there, but I think he's a good businessman, so he could probably do it. Well,
cool. So let's keep it real. So the big thing, I don't know if you've heard, but I've heard, and this is why I kept my support and interest in Donald J. Trump on the down low, is because, he's supposedly a racist. Do you buy into that at all?
I really don't. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what his views are on that, but I'm not personally worried about it. I think it's like everybody has their own issues and beliefs in different races and issues and everything, but I don't know what he's doing, but I think he'd be good as far as business with the country. Like, I don't know.
Okay, very good. And then from what you have seen on TV and whatever, if I were to share this video with his campaign and just say this is what folks on the street are talking about, is there a bit of advice you'd like to give him? Because he knows a lot, but the one thing I found is that he's actually willing to listen, but to people like you and me, not like the mainstream media, not the fat cat big companies and all that. What he wants to do is he wants to hear from people like you and I. What advice would you give him?
My advice to him would be to be more personable and to really be considering the normal average person, you know what I mean? Because him being a multi-millionaire or billionaire or whatever he is for now, like, he might not understand what we're going through, but you know what I mean? Don't be so insensitive sometimes. He's got an attitude a little bit, but you have to in business. But what I'm saying is just like, not being sensitive is what I'm saying.
Okay, very, very good. And then with regards to like vice presidents and people he might pick to run with him, do you know any of the names that are out there? Or
I mean, I heard a couple, but I'm not really big into politics like that. But what I've learned and I've heard, like, as far as he goes, I know what he's about, but I don't know what his running mates are about. I don't know.
So let me ask you a question. In all your life, has someone like Hillary Clinton ever reached out to you directly or indirectly to hear what you have to think?
No, and I would never trust Hillary Clinton.
And why is that?
Because of her track record.
Okay.
And all the things she let go, and when the stuff happened with the embassy and she acted like people's lives weren't important, I could never trust her.
Yeah, she said something like, what difference does it make? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they're already gone or they're already dead. Like, what do you mean? Like, that scared me. Like, that scared me.
Yeah, that scared me too. Back in January, I was sitting on my couch one day and I was on Twitter and basically exchanging some ideas, and this person who thinks that she knows it all, I think her name is Sherry Jacobus. She's one of these fancy consultants. She knows politics inside and out. And she really pissed me off. And the reason I'm out here with you at like midnight in eastern Ohio is because of her. She really upset me because she put into writing in a tweet that like people like me walk around like, basically puffed up and don't really know what we're talking about. What would you say to somebody like Sherry Jacobus?
She needs to do her research and find out what's really going on, because what we decide right now is going to affect us for the future. So, like, you need to know your own research,
Well, real good. And I know you have to get going. I appreciate you taking the time. And when we get off camera, I'm going to share some information with you. And if you'd like to follow up and follow us as we go across the country, you know, just 2 days ago, I was at Ground Zero in New York City. And next week, I will be at Santa Monica Pier. So we're going to take this coast to coast, and we're going to talk to folks, okay, real people like you and me, and we're going to find out what's up in America. Thank you.
All right. All right.